What's going on, guys? Cliffy here, today playing in the second test match of our 5-match series against England. I thought today I'd show both some batting and some bowling. I mean, obviously bowling, if we do manage to go and get a bowl, we could potentially stay in and bat out for a while. But because this is test match cricket, probably not going to happen. It is nice. I think this is Ben Stokes bowling. No, Stuart Broad. No. That was very slow for that first one. Ooh, nice shot there by Cliffy. Get off the mark, probably come back for 3 if we're quick enough. They didn't go to my end, thank God. So 3 to get off the mark, very well run there. And yeah, as I said, the second match of a 5-game test match series, which is a bit of a drag, takes a long time obviously to go and get through, but going through it at the moment and trying just to get through as quick as possible, and I guess move on to that next area or next campaign in this career mode series. But not really too much has happened. I mean, we've been all over the place at the moment. Just got back from, as I said last week, just got back from obviously playing some county cricket over in England. I've come back, we've played some, I think I played some one-days and possibly some T20s for the national side as well. I thought I played... No, never mind. I've got it around the other way. I'm thinking of my batting career. Batting career, I always get these mixed up. I play for an Australian domestic team, but play for, obviously, the New Zealand national side, and vice versa. In my batting career, play for a New Zealand domestic side and play for the Australian national team. So now we've got that sorted. I was going to say I played some T20s and one-days, but I think I've just been doing a fair bit of domestic stuff, which isn't too bad. It allows me to go and get those skills up, obviously, that I have been working on, and just trying to improve. Really just trying to, I guess, make myself more of that all-rounder that I am batting at number 6. You know, really trying to go and work on that batting, try and get those batting averages up, get those batting skills up just to make it easier for us. And I guess contributing a little bit more with the bat in all 3 formats, you know, rather than just going and just being a guy who's going to go get you a start and then go and get out. But, you know, it has been going pretty well. Timed it pretty well. Timed that one well. That should race away for our first 4. It has raced away for our first 4 of the innings. So we've moved on to 9 off 4. Doing pretty well, especially seeing we are coming up against the 2 strike bowlers in Anderson and Broad. They've actually gone and put a man back out there now. Put a man back out at deep extra cover is what I was saying. That ball there was short. It was there to cut. We just couldn't quite just get it wide of that man at point. So, ooh, that one here there is. That was a great shot. That one there got wide at point. Happy with that. That's great. And then the keeper, I don't know why Matt Pryor... Is it Matt? No, it is Johnny Bairstow in this. I don't think Matt Pryor is in these latest squads. But, yeah, not very well done from him. Moved into double digits, so 11 off 6. And we'll play that one down. Pick up the single. Give B-Mac the last ball of the over. See what he can do with it there. But, obviously, World of Cricket... New Zealand-Australia test series, sorry, test match, not test series, finished, I think it was Monday. I haven't really had a chance to talk about that since then. Finished in a draw, obviously. Australia, I thought, towards the end of that game, especially when they were batting in that second innings, maybe a little bit defensive in a declaration. I think maybe they thought, I guess the thinking behind it was that now basically the series is secured. You know, the worst that can happen is that they draw the series rather than losing the series by possibly going to... Ooh, what am I doing? Cliffy, what am I doing? I've been batting so well. I've just been nudging it around and just playing so well, and then I go for a big swing and luckily don't connect with it. But, yeah, so that one there. Kane Williamson obviously picking up... No, he didn't score 100 in the second innings. Him and Ross Taylor both finished not out, which is good, obviously, keep them going. And they are... they've really been, I guess, the performers in that late recent test for us. Obviously, Ross Taylor being in that massive total, that 290 that he scored, and Kane Williamson scored about 160 as well in that first innings. They were really the guys that I guess led that counter punch in the first innings after Australia amassed that massive total. We've got that one through the gap as well. Umpire almost stands on the ball, gets through. Ooh. God, that was a good throw. I'm not taking a cheeky second on that guy's arm again. God, that was impressive. He almost managed to get there. So I think, I can't remember, I think it's about 5 days' time now that the first ever night-day test starts in Adelaide. I think, yeah, sometime next week. I'm not 100% sure on the date. But yeah, pretty sure early next week. Maybe Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday maybe? I'm not too sure, but definitely one of those, so that is something to really look forward to. And there's been a lot of debate going around about selection at the moment, with teams possibly opting to go with 2 spinners or a spinning all-rounder. I know that New Zealand possibly going with Mitchell Santner, and the Australian camp, there has been news that maybe Stephen O'Keefe will possibly play. So maybe the day-night, the pink ball has something to do with spin. Maybe it is going to spin a wee bit more. I'm not too sure. I didn't really follow too many of the tour matches that were played with that pink ball. So it will be interesting to see what happens though. So India, South Africa, I think that game, I think basically there were only 80 overs bowled in that whole test match. 4 days of rain, I think, or something like that. So that's a draw. And I don't think India, they haven't changed their squad, I don't think, for the remainder. That's not going to go. Damn it, we're only going to pick up 3. Haven't changed their squad, I think, for the remainder. I think they're playing 4 tests there. Series is currently, I think it's 1-0 to the Indians. I'm not too sure. That was the second test, but yeah, not sure when the 3rd test starts for that there, but that's another series that probably a lot of people are looking forward to. Don't know why I tried to take a run there. Bit risky, but hey, we got back in the end. So that's another series that probably a lot of people will be looking forward to. I know it's something that I'll probably be looking forward to as well. And then the final question, actually, our opposition that we're playing today, I wouldn't say really in the spotlight or in the talking point, but for their series when they go to South Africa, I think it is, they have named their squad, and Ian Bell has been dropped. And I think I've been reading all around Facebook. I think Kevin Peterson he's well, not spewing a little bit, because obviously himself and the England Cricket Board don't get on at the best of times, but he has slammed them for dropping Ian Bell. I mean, he's a guy who has been, you know, he did struggle a wee bit batting at number 4. He's been pushed up to number 3 since Gary Ballance was obviously taken out of the side to just get a bit more match practice in domestic cricket. But, you know, since he's been batting at number 3, I think he's been doing pretty solid. His numbers there are pretty solid. And to be dropped, you know, he's retired, I think, from 1-days and T20s to really focus on that test career. And just to be dropped like that, pretty stink, really. So it'll be interesting to see what developments happen there in regards to that. Oh, God, that must be close. That must be close to a wide, surely. No? No wide given by the umpire. Come on, man. So yeah, that's the talking point. I think, yeah, he's out. Gary Ballance is in. And as I said, this is really just what happens. Like, we get a start with the bat, contribute well, short ball followed up by a Yorker, which goes and just pings out off stump. So 22 off 16. You know, not bad, but we really want to go and I guess try and progress, try and play out those good balls that the bowlers are bowling to us, and really go and try and focus in. I mean, we didn't even get to face the spinners. That normally is where we go and score a majority of our runs. Tim Southey doing a good work as an all-rounder. He picked up, I think it was 49 towards the end of the innings to really push us forward to a decent total. So 380 we scored, which isn't too bad at all. Ballin, the man that we were just talking about, and Alistair Cook. And I know, yeah, Nick Compton's coming. I know Mark Wood's out and Stephen Finn are out. So I think... crap, I can't even remember who's in. No, not Chris Wood. Chris Wokes is in. And then Mark, is it Footy? I'm not 100% sure. But Mark Footy, I think he's played a couple of 1-day or T20 games for England. So he's not completely new to the setup. Don't know how that ball has missed Bell's stumps. Basically played inside him. It wasn't the quickest ball in the world. He probably should have had heaps of time to go and get that there sorted. But that is basically all that has been happening around the world of cricket lately. Obviously a lot of domestic stuff going on. Over here in New Zealand we've got our T20 competition which is going on at the moment, which I haven't really been following too much because, to be honest, the quality of it isn't that great. Like, I didn't go to the game. There was one, I think, not this Thursday but last Thursday. I didn't go to the game, but I was actually working in the vicinity, working in Hagley Park on Thursday afternoon. And apparently, like, from what I could see, there was hardly anyone there. One of Shelby's workmates actually went to the game and put a post on Facebook just saying that it's a bit awkward when you're at the cricket, when you're the only one there apart from like the players and the staff. So basically I don't think the turnout there was very good. I don't know what it's been like elsewhere. I think elsewhere it hasn't been too bad, but it is just really hard. And I mean, Thursday games at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, just to me seems a little bit silly when it comes to organisation. I mean, a lot of people aren't going to finish work until at least 5 o'clock. and you know, a lot of people, well, obviously exams going on at the moment for secondary school kids, and just getting there for primary school kids is a little bit hard at 4 o'clock. I mean, you get that 3 o'clock traffic, go and pick everyone up. So the scheduling, yeah, for me doesn't quite work. I mean, if you were going to do it, I know the lights aren't the greatest there, but you know, it's still not getting dark till about 8:30, 9 o'clock kind of thing. So, I mean, you definitely could go and look at starting a wee bit later, maybe even a 6 o'clock kickoff. Or, sorry, what do you call it in cricket when you bowl the first ball? It's not a kickoff. Like, you have a kickoff in football, kickoff in rugby, tip-off in basketball. But I don't know what it is in cricket. The first, I guess the first ball bowled. You can maybe have the first ball bowled, say at like 6 o'clock or something. That way you're still going to be finished at 9. The light isn't going to be ideal towards the end of the innings, but you probably are going to get a hell of a lot more people in. You know, even if people get there at 6:37, they're still going to get to see a majority of the game. So, I'm not quite 100% sure what went on there. I know obviously Canterbury Cricket hasn't had, well, probably hasn't had much say in it. It would do with the governing body, obviously the New Zealand Cricket Board and all that there. But yeah, just some of them. I mean, Canterbury's not the only one. Like, I've seen some others have some weird game times. Like, I think Wellington played yesterday, possibly at the Basin Reserve, and I think it was like a 2 o'clock start time. And I mean, 2 o'clock on a Thursday, to me, that just doesn't make sense. If you want to get crowds in, what is the point in doing games in the middle of the day? I can understand first-class games, one-day games that you have to start early, but T20 games, they're over and done in 3 hours. You know, you can have them there. It's pretty easy. So I'm not too sure what's happened with the scheduling there. Probably could do with a wee bit of a rejig. And I've actually gone on way longer than I did expect to do. But we're going to bowl this last ball, and then we are going to go and wrap it up here. Do hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Make sure you check out my Facebook and Twitter. Links to that can be found down below in the description. Hope you guys have a good week so far. Make sure you tune in over the weekend. Tomorrow, we've got more Rugby League Live 3. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.